Kate Ward, and this is your Dickman Farms Decorator Tip. It is the time of year where we are setting up in the store, and we get asked quite frequently, wow, how do you do those tree toppers? I'd love to do them at home, oh, I just can't do it. You so can, and I just want to show you how, because it's easy peasy, as my niece says, lemon squeezy. So, as you can see here, you want to start with things that are going to reflect what you have in your tree. This is a tartan collection. This is tartan plaid. It's a type of ribbon and pattern. And we're going to go, this collection is all based off of this ribbon. So you want to start with some picks that are going to reflect and work well with that. I've chosen maybe 3 or 4 as your base pick, depending on the size of your tree. More for larger and how dense you want that top. Fewer if you want it a little thinner and looser. You can use ribbon, picks, ornaments, anything that really strikes your fancy. You could use figurines. I have a nutcracker here, and he'd like to live in the top of the tree. So actually I'm going to start with him because he's heavy, and he's actually not meant to go in a tree, but that never stops me. So we're going to find a place that's secure between this here, you can put here, and I'm going to find another piece, and I'm using an artificial tree here, which are wonderful because you can use them in all sorts of ways that you want to. And you can see I've already got my nutcracker. He's in there, he's secure, he's not going to fall out. So let's add something to him to give him a little pop and pizzazz and a little life, as it were. You want to take your picks, and you're going to really stuff them down into your tree. And you can see I just stuffed it in there, but it's not alive. It looks stuffed into a tree. So let's give it a little motion. Let's move it around. Most all of our picks are on wires, therefore they can be shaped. So you can really get in here and you can shape them, and you can see how much a difference that makes in 1, 2, 3 seconds there. And then we can layer it up. So I like that blue, but we're going to bring out the green. I have another here to bring out. And these are my background picks. They're very simple, easy to use, and they're fast to go in, and they just give you the background, a little bit of light and life, and they get you multiple colors in there. And you may be, boy, I wish I had some red berries. We've got those, just not using them on this particular one. And it's up to you. As creative as you want to be, you can. So then I might get something a little bit more in-depth. Something like this. And you can see it's got bells and textures and colors. And we can push this right in here as well. And you can see our centerpiece is our nutcracker, and he's playing away, and I have some ribbon coming in here. It doesn't have to be even. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Generally, for the top of a tree where you're just going to work in some ribbon, you're probably going to look at, probably by the time you're done pinching it and twisting it, 3 yards minimum. Up to 5 would be absolutely wonderful, and it's going to really look like something. The other thing is, go for differences. Go for differences in styles and textures and looks. You can see here I've used a lot of different pieces, and all those different pieces allow me to come up with a very different look. So, until we see you again, we're going to be madly decorating, and now you know how we do it, so you can too. Can't wait to see ya. This has been your Dickman Farms Decorator Tip.